everybody, and welcome to Faces in the Field. My name's Adam Darengowski. I work with the communications team here at Miller Pipeline. Faces in the Field is, of course, where we highlight the efforts of one of our team members making it happen out on the job site, or in this case, in the fab shop, as we're joined today by Fabrication foreman Jud Brown. And Jud, first of all, thanks for coming on Faces in the Field.
Thank you, Adam. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for letting us come down to the shop as well. Let's start with just how did you get into this industry and how did you kind of find your way to Miller Pipeline?
Well, I always kind of grew up with a mechanical background, living on the farm, fixing things. And in high school, I took a welding course and got to liking metalwork. So did a stint in the Navy and answered a piece in the newspaper by Bob Scott and sent a resume to Bob. So back in '88, I sent a resume and Bob answered it and gave me a call, and here I am.
Did you think that you'd still be here? And what keeps you here? What keeps you coming back to Miller every day?
Well, I like this kind of work. I like the variety, weld and fabricate, but like we talked about, the mechanical side of it, you get knee deep into working on a power unit. But when I came here in '88, the first week I was here, I had the feeling I was going to retire from this job. I really did. And I left here for a couple of years and went to another shop in town and made more money there. But honestly, I miss the people here. I miss the variety. I never forgot that feeling from that first week in '88 that, Jud, you're going to retire from here. So hopefully I do. Got a few years to go yet, but hopefully death don't do us part before that occurs. So
we hope so too.
That's my plan.
I think one thing that would surprise a lot of people is the amount of different things that you guys touch in this shop. What are you and your guys working on a given week that people may be familiar with?
Well, our WECO bands is a huge part of our business here in the shop. Between 25 and 30% of our time is on WECO in, roughly a given year. And so WECO is a big one, and then of course back rigs, building new ones and repairing the old ones, and things break down, and whether it's backhoe buckets that get tore up, that need fixed, need new teeth, we do quite a variety, and sometimes just custom stuff that pops in that we hadn't done before, but we try to figure it out.
Yeah, you've got a pretty amazing team here. What would you say about them and their work ethic and their ability to do so many different things? What does that say about them?
That's to work here, you got to want to do this kind of work. Of course, it's a weld shop. It's hot, dirty work, and a lot of times we do more mechanic stuff than welding. We work closely with the mechanic shop. We do a lot of their kinds of work. But to work in here, you got to want to, and it's as much mechanical as it is welding ability. But yeah, our guys are pretty, by the time they get 5 years in here, they're pretty diversified, pretty wide.
You mentioned your time in the Navy. Obviously, we love hiring our veterans. What kind of skills did you learn there that you feel have really translated into your career as a fab foreman?
I went to aviation hydraulics school in the Navy, and that's what I did. I was a hydraulics mechanic and an H-53 air crewman. I flew in helicopters, and the hydraulics part of it has really helped me out, especially working with back rigs and the pneumatic systems on the back rigs. Having a hydraulics background from the Navy has helped me out a lot there.
One of the things, there's a lot of stuff in here that can be dangerous. You guys, I believe it's 546 days without an OSHA recordable. How important is safety down here, and how much buy-in do you get from your crew?
We stress, we look out for each other, first of all. I've had people say to me, "Hey, Jud, don't forget your gloves." "Hey, Jud, hard hat." You know, you just get busy and you forget that sort of thing. So, you know, we look after each other in here, try to, and yeah, we're proud of the safety record we have. And it's Stephen, he, you know, our superintendent and our manager, they stress it to me, and I try to pass that along.
Absolutely. What's maybe a piece of advice for someone that wants to get into this side of our business? What would you tell them is the first thing to do to maybe get their foot in the door?
A good, strong mechanical background, and you gotta want to, you know, you can't mind getting hot and dirty and sweaty, especially on a day like this. And you know, you can't mind getting out in the cold either, because we unload trucks, and a lot of times we have to do maintenance on a vehicle outside sometimes. We've had to do that before, you know, when it's cold.
Yeah.
So, you know, you have to be prepared for extremes in weather and not let it bother you too much. And of course, the welding burns that happen on your arms, you know, that's going to happen. But it's not the easiest job, but you got to want to do it. And hey, if it was easy and fun all the time, everybody'd want to do it.
That's right. We have a program here called What I Live For. It just reminds us to be safe, reminds us why we go home every day. So, Jud, what do you live for?
My faith and family, and those around me, whether it's you know, friends, neighbors, co-workers. You know, I want to be here to help somebody along their way, because people help me along my way, and I want to pass that on.
That's great. Well, we end every Face in the Field with some rapid fire questions just to get to know you a little better. Does that sound okay?
Speak slow.
Will do. All right, favorite leisure activity? Is it hunting, fishing, or golf?
Hunting.
Hunting. Okay, what do you hunt?
I deer hunt.
Very nice. Since July 4th's coming up, are you a hot dog or a hamburger guy at the July 4th cookout?
Definitely a hamburger guy.
There we go. All the fixins?
Every one of them drag up through the garden.
That's right. Now, do you watch fireworks or are you setting them off?
As I've gotten older, it's more watch them.
There you go.
So,
that's
yeah.
right. And then one word to describe your career.
A lot of words come to mind. It fits me. It fits well.
Fits.
It fits
there
me
you
well.
Go. And then finally, what's your favorite core value?
Probably commitment. I think commitment kind of, to me, wraps up everything. That's just in my mind. Commitment to a job encompasses all the others to me. If you're not dedicated to your job, you're not committed to it, to your company, to your men, you know, those around you, up and down the ladder. If you're not committed to it, you're going to fail.
Yeah. Well, Jud, thank you so much for coming on Face in the Field. Really appreciate your time.
Yes, sir.
Well, he's Jud Brown. He is the fabrication foreman here at Miller Pipeline. If you want to join our team, make sure you go to MillerPipelineCareers.com. If you're interested in some Miller Pipeline gear, be sure to visit MillerPipelineStore.com. We've got hats, hoodies, anything you could want. And if you're interested in updates about Miller Pipeline and what's going on in our industry, be sure to follow us on social media. I want to thank you for watching. This has been Face in the Field. We will see you next month.